Hi Witchcraft students, this is Mrs. Thompson, the science coach. I'm here with my daughter Tara, who is also a 5th grader, and we're going to do a little bit of science in the kitchen. Today we're going to make s'mores brownies. We're going to talk about changes in energy, and we're going to talk about properties of matter, physical and chemical changes.
First thing we're going to do is preheat the oven to 350. This is an example of electrical energy turning into thermal energy, and thermal is another word for heat.
The next step was to line the baking pans with tin foil.
The tin foil went through a physical change because we changed its shape because it was originally flat, and we didn't change its matter, so the properties are still the same.
All right, the next thing we're gonna do is spray Pam onto the tin foil to make sure the brownies don't stick. Pam is in liquid form, but because it's in an aerosol can, it's propellant, so it's a mixture of gas and liquid. Then we're going to put graham crackers at the bottom of the baking dishes.
The graham crackers are also going through a physical change because I'm going to break them from rectangles to squares like this.
We then put 3/4 of a cup butter and 4 ounces of unsweetened chocolate into a microwave-safe bowl. We're going to make the butter and the chocolate change from a solid into a liquid.
By doing this, we are going to melt them into a solution because they can't be separated after the physical change.
Now we're going to talk a little bit of math. Math is really the language of science. In fact, it's the M in STEM. So what we're going to do now is we're going to mix 3 eggs. Next comes 2 cups of sugar. 1, 2, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we need to kind of move fast because we don't want the butter and chocolate to return to solid form. And then we need 1 cup of flour. Then we're going to mix this very well.
Now that we have mixed this into a complicated solution, we can never get the beginning ingredients back. So the butter can't be separated from the mixture, the sugar can't be separated from the mixture, and eggs and flour like that.
And then we're going to pour it into our baking pans and put in the oven, where it's going to go through what kind of change?
A chemical change, because it can't be undone.
Now that the brownies have baked for 30 minutes, we are going to top them with the marshmallows and chocolate chips. We're going to bake them for about 3 to 5 minutes until the marshmallows get nice and puffy. This is what it looks like right before we put them back into the oven. They're going to go through a chemical change as they melt, and the marshmallows should change color to a nice golden brown, reflecting that change. Here is an extreme close-up of the brown color change on the marshmallows, and we're about to finish these.
Right now I'm crushing the graham crackers, and by doing this I'm using the potential energy in my muscles to turn it into kinetic energy to crush the graham crackers.
And then we're going to put the graham crackers on top of the marshmallows, push them in a little bit. We're going to let them cool, and then they'll be ready to eat.